I want to be going over Ripple, XRP. So this is definitely one of the more highly talked about coins. So what Ripple is hoping to do is to replace the current legacy system. Currently, wiring money takes multiple days traditionally, and most of the banks around the world are using something called Swift Banking Network. MoneyGram, Western Union, and banks are also involved in the legacy system. Now, currently when banks have bank-to-bank transfers, they go through other intermediary banks to transfer between each other. There's also an additional cost given to the user because they have to exchange that money. So in the current legacy system, there's no interoperability between the banks. They're all set in different systems. So what Ripple is trying to do is to create something called RTXP protocol. And it's similar to the HTTP protocol for the computers and the internet. And essentially what it's going to serve as is the internet of money. So here's where it gets interesting. They're not B2C like many of the other coins, however are B2B, with their customer base being banks and other financial institutions. So on RippleNet, banks can essentially convert the money into XRP, then transfer the asset to another bank, right? And it's the same with IOUs. And it's fast and scalable. It takes only 4 seconds per transaction compared to Bitcoin's 10 minutes. Right now they're able to hit up 1500 TPS. Bitcoin only has 7 transactions per second. And their overall goal in the future is 65,000 per second. Not only that, but their transactions are real time, meaning instant payments. So in the legacy system, if a Swiss bank wanted to send money to Thailand, essentially what they would have to do is first get the Swiss franc, then convert it to USD, then they would have to convert it again back to Thai baht because USD is considered the global currency. So like I said earlier, this service is catered to banks. So there's American Express, Bank of America, Western Union, Deloitte, Mizuho, Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. So there's many banks and powerful companies involved in this. Another thing that's really interesting is that validator nodes, they vote in consensus. And if it's 80% majority vote, then it's going to be accepted. However, validator nodes are not rewarded like in traditional mining or proof of stake. However, looking at the token economics, there's a total of 100 billion XRP that was pre-mined. Now 20 billion is owned by the founders, 7 billion is owned by Ripple Labs, $40 billion to investors with 35 billion in current supply, another 53 billion held in a reserve, with 1 million going to Ripple Labs every year till it runs out. And another interesting thing about this token is the fact that it's deflationary. So each time there's a bank-to-bank transfer, each transaction fee is then burned, which is very interesting tokenomics to me. So to summarize my opinion of Ripple XRP, I do believe it has a very valuable use case that will actually be adopted by large corporations. And we also have to ask the question, does the SEC lawsuit make Ripple and XRP at a discount right now? And you have to include the fact that they have some of the strongest partners in the world backing them up. So if you're interested in Ripple, you can purchase XRP at Binance, Huobi, OKEX, Bybit, and FTX.